Day one of the 35th Quadrennial Atlantic Coast District Convention was called to order by Carlos Sanchez Ortiz, President, Local 1740. Next, ACD President Dennis Daggett took the stage and reflected back to how his appreciation of the ILA deepened.
Chuck spotted the son of one of his closest ILA friends, slipped the youngster a $100 bill, and told him, "Never forget where you came from, kid." The ILA's been good to me and good to all of us. Brothers and sisters, that young kid Chuck paid attention to in 1991 was me.
And then he looked to the future.
I will not be seeking re-election as your president. I will be seeking the nomination and election as your ILA's executive vice president on the final day of next week's international convention.
A warm welcome and poignant message was then delivered by the president of the Puerto Rican Federation of Labor, Jose Rodriguez Baez.
Welcome to San Juan. Welcome to Puerto Rico. I once again call for the unity of our union so we can close ranks and have the means necessary to combat this attack of the working family.
Then, ILA President Harold Daggett addressed the members.
I want to thank the officers of the Atlantic Coast District and the entire membership of our great union for your support and your friendship during my first term of office.
Betty Sutton, administrator of the St. Lawrence Seaway Development Authority, knows the true impact that the shipping industry has on the world.
Maritime makes a difference. That I know you all know that, but we've got to tell that story beyond here. And I am always honored and privileged to go out and tell that story and tell about the role that you play, because you all are the ones who make it happen.
Jordi Aragunde with the International Dock Workers focused on the future.
It is our obligation to prepare the next generation of dock workers with invaluable knowledge and skills to reflect the new technologies, to provide our sons and daughters with the skills necessary to drive the transition to the automation of the ports. This is the main objective for the next years for the dock workers of the world.
New Jersey State Senator Raymond Lesniak knows that organized labor helps grow the middle class.
The most effective way to make the American dream attainable for families is to strengthen labor unions and your right to collectively bargain.
Next, Pat Riley from Port of St. John, New Brunswick and Vicinity District Council spoke about his local area.
In 1911, we got our charter from the International Longshoremen Association. We've been ILA Local 273 proudly ever since.
Next, civil rights champion Bernard Dudley addressed his fellow brothers and sisters.
I stand here before you 52 years after Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech and look out at my fellow ACD delegates. I look at my left, I look to my right at the leadership of our international and our two districts and say that we had talked the talk and we walked the walk.
Stephen Knott, General Vice President of ILA, gave his support for Dennis Daggett's nomination.
Look at the man he is and the accomplishments this young man has made in a short time. And I can't think of anyone that's more qualified and could do it all than my dear, dear friend, Dennis Daggett.
Then, Government Affairs Director William Samuel talked about why the AFL opposed Fast Track.
Let me assure you that working alongside your legislative team and your officers, the AFL-CIO will do everything in our power to defeat these bills and to protect your right to settle your contracts to the bargaining table without government interference.
Next, the audience heard various presentations from the New England Dock and Marine Council. Then, Ron Signorino, president of Blue Oceana Company, posed an important question about safety.
Our industry is overwhelmingly made up of caring people that comprise both the management and the labor side of the equation. We are an industry of decent people who form close working relationships with each other, whose word is their bond. So where are we failing? And if we are failing, how can we get better at what we do?
Larry Willis with the Transportation Trades Department pledged TTD's unwavering support for the ILA.
Any threat to the ILA is a threat to us and one that we take seriously. And we are damn serious about not letting corporate interests take your rights away. We won't back down, we won't give in, and we won't give up this fight until shippers and employers get the message loud and clear. Thank you, and God bless this union.
In the afternoon, more presentations were given to the ACD convention attendees, and announcements of committees were made. And now, day 2 begins.